Hello everybody, welcome to A Crafter's Story. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day. Mine's always a great day when I'm doing something creative. And what I wanted to share with you is my little fold out accordion books. So I've got this little closure which I decided not to attach. This one is attached, but here is my little accordion, two-sided. There's a picture with a saying. So these are great as little things that you can pop into your journals, or just in a pocket somewhere. I just love how much writing space or how much sticker space you have. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4. So tons and tons of space. And then this one, and then I have this taller one. I did attach the closure on this one. And this one is, I did this with some of my eco-dyed paper. The eco-dye didn't come out quite as clearly as I wanted, but you know, it's always still really nice to have that. And then again it has this side. This one is a little different with the sizing, and I'll explain in a minute why, but still quite a lot of writing space. And I did actually attach the closure to this one. Okay, so you're going to start off with either the inside of a toilet roll to make little ones, or you're going to use a paper towel roll to make the taller ones. I don't have another paper towel roll, but I do have 1 or 2 more of these, so I'd like to make one of these smaller ones with you. I find it's a great way to use up little pieces of paper. I'm just going to set this aside over there, and this little fairy castle, put her aside as well, and let's start making. So first things first is you're going to want to squish them. Squish it all the way down, and I like to get my bone folder out and just really get that fold down, just not because you need the fold, because I'm about to cut it off, but just to keep it down as much as possible. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my ruler and my craft knife, my box cutter. Oh, there's a little bit of glue jumped off earlier on, and here it is. I couldn't find it, but it's there. Okay, there we go. It's a goner. Okay, so I'm going to take just the edge off this toilet roll inner. I don't know what you call them. Tubes, toilet roll tubes, TP rolls. But I just want that off. I'm going to have to press a bit harder there. I got it. And I'm going to do the same to the other side because I want to separate these two. Now, of course, you don't have to use toilet rolls. I just like the idea of the upcycle recycle with these. You could just use your own cardstock, or whatever it is that you want as the base of your covers. Like I said, just this was going to go into the trash, and I just thought, you know, I can use them. Let me use them instead. So I could just put down some glue, but I think just to hurry things up a bit, I'm going to put down some double-sided tape, and that is just going to make this a little faster for me on the video. But typically, you know, I will just use glue. So I'm going to get the tape down on my one side, cut that loose, and tape for the other side. Oh no, my tape is finished. Okay, well, let me use what I've got. I've got a little bit. Where did I put the tape? I put it on that side. Oh man, I didn't realize I was running quite so low. So I'll just use what I have, and then I have this tape which I will just have to use in strips at the bottom. Not a big deal, it's okay. So that's going on my shopping list. I'm gonna have to get myself some more tape. Let's get rid of some of this excess here. Okay, now when it comes to the covers, my son, you know, he likes to order himself. These are little bits and pieces that he does, and then he wants the free shipping, right, from this one particular store that he buys from. And so if he doesn't see anything he wants to add to qualify for the free shipping, he finds something for me. And so he found me this incredible notebook with all these lovely pieces of paper, craft paper, and then also this one, which is just so pretty, right? Just look at that. Oh my gosh. And at first I thought, oh, I don't know what to do with these, but you know, something always pops into my head later down the line. And so I've chosen 2 pieces here, and these 2 pieces from the other little pad of papers. So let's maybe use this one first, and then if there's time I can maybe do another one. I think of course there'll be time, I'll make time. So first thing I want to do is take some of this double-sided tape off, and I'm not too worried about the fact that I don't have tape or glue or whatever all the way to the edge, because it's going to get folded over and then I can secure it on the other side. Okay, I really want to get as much of her little face in as I possibly can, but I'm not really going to. I'm going to have to kind of wing it a little bit and just hope more or less in the middle like that. Okay, and then let's get this other one down as well. That one doesn't have the same constraints, but let me, otherwise, you know, I could just have used my Aleene's glue. That would have worked fine too. I just thought I'd use the double-sided tape because it'll be quicker. Oh, I'm a bit skew on this one, but so's that, so it's fine. It's skewed too. It's fine. Okay, now just like you would do if you were making the cover of a journal and you were covering, you would cut the corners off. It's just easier to tape it down. I wonder if I can just get some of that. I don't want to bend it too much and put a crease in my paper, but I think I just did. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, let's get those corners off here. It's going to be easier to make it neater, rather, should I say, when I go to wrap it over to the side. Right, where is that other tape? Here, I think I'm going to go with a slightly thinner tape, and everything's sticking together. Here we go. Pull this off. Get a little piece here, right on the edge over there. And again, you know, I'm not going to be super upset if I don't get it all the way to the end, because when I put the inside on, I'm covering the inside anyway, so there's even more securing of this paper. Securing, is that a word? What's a word now? But I don't know if that was proper English, but anyway, I think you guys get what I mean. I just mean to cover the back. You're not really going to see any of this stuff that we're doing now. Go. It's actually really easy to do, and you can probably sit and do quite a few of them at a time, and then just put them away in your stash. You know, you use up some scrap pieces of paper. You might have to, if you don't have, you know, a little book of papers like I've got here, you'd have to have that extra step where you cutting your papers to size. But otherwise, and the size of your toilet roll inner, the tube, is what's deciding the size of this little accordion book. But if you're not using a toilet roll, oh look, oh, look, it's so cute, oh, so stinking cute. Look, she's perfect on there. I'm glad that worked out. So cute. Okay, set her aside just for a second, and then so cute. All right, let's get this one down over here. And oh, where's the end gone? The end disappeared. I found it. I'm just wondering if I make the cover of the other one quickly, just so you can see what the cover looks like, because the inside's pretty much the same no matter where, no matter what you're doing. It's the cover that seems to be the thing for me, in any case, that sets these little accordion style books apart, because that's what's different. And oh God, there we go. And when you're making the paper towel version, the longer version, everything I'm doing here is exactly the same. It's just elongated. It's just a slightly longer base, longer pieces of paper to cover it. The inside, obviously, you measure out longer, and you use the size of this guy or the longer one to determine the size of your inside folds. So okay, so I've got the covers for these two, and I had a little saying. Where did my little say? Oh, here it is. I was thinking of putting a little saying down here, and I think I'm still going to do that. I still like it. So I'm going to put a little bit of my Aleenes down, and get that down. I'm going to move it around a little bit to spread the glue, and then I'll make sure that I have everything centered, kind of, sort of like, just like that. And then I'll come and cut the corners, cut the ends off just now. I don't need the ends. Well, actually, you know what? I can probably just fold them over, because they're not going to be sheen. It's got the, I had the lid, got the lid back. There you go. All right, so the cover for this one is done. Really quick. I think I'm at probably around 10 minutes if I take away my earlier explanation. Set these two little guys aside, and let's do the inside story. Let's do this one. I have another toilet roll here. I'm gonna squish them down, and just get this fold down. And again, not because I need the fold, just because it's easier to have it kind of stay down when I'm cutting it. Okie dokie. Oh, skew, just like that. Okie dokes. And then push. See if I can get this cut in one. Ah, got it. 3 times. Not so bad. And like that. All right. Oh, let's see if I can do it in 3 times again. 1. Ah, 2 times. Yay. Man, I don't know my own strength. All right, so now I don't really have that wide double-sided tape. I don't know if I should. I think I will. I'll just use this tape, and I'll maybe just put it on the ends. Like this. I think it's just quicker. Otherwise I have to wait for it to dry, and that It just interrupts our video. Just like that. Oh, it went over. It's fine. It's okay. So, okay, just like that. So this weekend we had to trim down some of the bushes outside in our front garden because because Kaya, our little Yorkie, she likes to sit, we call it her pedestal, but it's a little sort of perch that we created for her so that she can sit there and watch the people walk by, and it's a little bit of entertainment for her. And this one, and so do I want it this way? Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. The bushes had grown too high, and so we went and we chopped some bushes down so that Her Highness can have her entertainment back. Honestly, she's so spoiled. So later today I'm probably going to have to go to the hardware store and get a few things that I need to still need for the garden, and also for Kaya, because there's still one bush that we have to kind of tie down. It's not we can't cut it, so we're gonna have to tie it down. It's one of those little spruce, I call it our lollipop trees. It's little spruce trees, and so we'll get that done. It's kind of a nice day out there, but I first wanted to do this video and get this at least, oops, I almost knocked something. Get this video done, and then I'll shoot out. Oh, off you get, off. Oh my gosh, I'm sticking to everything. There we go. All right, and like that, and another one is done. So one more. I hope that you had a nice weekend. Mine was fairly busy. My son really loves to cook, and so he made us a fried rice meal that a recipe from one of his co-workers. So that was really nice. I was hoping that he would bake for us this weekend. He had said something about baking pretzels, but he didn't quite get there. So maybe next weekend. Maybe. We did try pretzels last week. The dough, I don't know, dough went a bit flaky, so we wanted to try again this weekend, but didn't quite get round to it. But okay, get this one in the middle like that. But we will try again. Maybe it's just the recipe we have. Maybe we have to, no, why am I shaking? Maybe we just need excuse me, a different recipe, because maybe there was too much, to me it was like there was too much flour. It was too dry. But you know, we don't want to give up, so we're going to try again. And maybe instead of doing the knot with the pretzel, we might just do pretzel bites. So we will see. I will tell you if we do decide to give it another go. I'll tell you how it worked out, even if it was a big disaster, which typically it's not. He's actually pretty good. He's much better at following recipes than I am. To me, it's like, I don't know why, but to me it's like 1.5-ish and a teaspoon-ish. cooking. Cooking is, I'm not a bad baker. I think I can bake it decently, but cooking, I don't know. Not, I mean, none of us are going to starve, but I will definitely get kicked out of culinary school, I think. Now I've got to decide if I want this to be my top or if I want that to be my top. This gives me a bit of a weird upside downside feel, and it's a little disorientating to me a little bit. I think I'm going to take this one as my front, and I also think it will show up my little saying a bit better than that side would, because the colors are too much the same. So, yep, the side it will be. Should we put this one? I'm just wondering, should I put that one at the top or in the middle? Now, I think I'll stay at the bottom because I'm probably going to have a closure in the middle. And so let's just do it at the bottom. Just for now, I'll just do that. Let me squish it around a little bit just to move all the glue around. And then I will secure it at the back. And this time I won't hold the lid with my teeth. Okay, just like that. All right, so again we have another, we've got our two covers now. Got that one and that one, and they both different but really pretty. So I think this one's probably a little more dry. So let me go ahead. I do have a pre-cut piece, but which I'll use here, but I want to show you how I cut it, how I measure it, and then I'll use this other piece for that other one. Let me try and remember, did I do it? Yes, I did it that way. So you want to get, so it's going to sit like this, but I don't want it to be all the way to the edge. And so I'm going to take my pencil, I'm just going to go a little bit in. So is it like, I suppose like a quarter of an inch almost in, and that'll give, and then it's going to, let me just do it first and then I'll tell you. And then I'm going to go over again, maybe quarter of an inch this way, maybe, no, it's even less, maybe 1/8 of an inch, guys, and go down there. So let me just, I'm double checking myself here. Okay, so I'm going to cut this loose this way, so it's just shorter than the cover. Get my little knife out. I hope I'm not cutting skew. I suppose I should line this up. Let me line it up here. Bring it down. And then I can line it up. Oh gosh, it's something. Why am I struggling? Like that. Okay, no, I got it. I'm going to line up the edge of my ruler with the edge of the paper. That way I think I'll cut straight. So cut this loose. I have this other piece. If I really mess this up, I can always cut a second one. But hopefully I didn't. Hopefully I got it. So let's see. Okay, great. So it's just when I put it down, do you see there? Just on the edge there, and I have some space of the cover sticking out, and just to the edge, cover, a bit of the cover sticking out. So okay, that I got right. Phew. Now, where's that other marking? Did I cut my other marking off? Or was that it? I can't tell because this is eco dyed paper. I think maybe it looks a bit too much. So maybe if I take it from, because I want to have the same idea where I go just on the inside. So it's just sort of there. And I'm going to take this little tool. It has a little round edge there. It has a bigger round edge on the other side. I want a small side. I'm going to just run it along the edge. I just want my first fold. Get my ruler out. It's just so that it can guide my first fold. Oh, just as well I got my ruler out because I was a bit skew. Okay, just like that. Score it. And now I can fold along there. Now you're going to do the accordion part. Now there's a fold here. I'm going to pretend it's not there. When I ecoed out these pages, they were done folded. So I can't get rid of that. So I've made my fold. I'm going to flip it over. Do this accordion style fold where my fold is now on the other side. Just line up the edges. Try and line up all the edges. Get my bone folder out. Really get that down. There we go. Okay. Flip it over. And do it again. Really get that lined up. Now this little piece isn't exactly the same size. So I think I'm going to have to cut it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut it off. It's not going to be the right size. That's fine. There we go. Save this. You never know. I can use it somewhere. All right. And so now I'm going to glue this to the front. I'm going to glue this one to the back. And we have our accordion book. Oh, I'm so sorry. Phew. I don't know what happened there. I had to go and grab some water. So sorry. I didn't mean to cough in your ear. All right, so let me get some glue down. I'm going to have to use the Aleenes this time, I think. I was hoping to use the double-sided tape. I don't know if the double-sided tape is going to be strong enough anyway. As you work with the book, it might not be. So I think the Aleenes is probably a better idea anyway. So, okay, now I'm going to have to just eyeball this. Get it down. And again, just try to get more or less the same distance, top, bottom, left, right, like that. I'm going to hold it down. Just give it a good old squeeze. And you know, guys, honestly, if it's not 100% equal, it's okay. It really is okay. So let me make sure. This is the orientation this way. Flip it over. And put my glue down. Okay, probably more than I need, but it's not coming undone. And the orientation, oh man, I don't read music. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, I think it's that way. All right, let's go down onto it. And if anybody reads music and I did do this wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, I think I got, oh no, I'm a little off. Let's move this back a little bit. Just a little bit like that. There we go. And then I'll give it a good old squeeze. And she is close to done. Now I did bring out, where did I put the ribbons? I had ribbon, guys. I did. I think maybe I didn't cut it. I decided that I thought maybe a black ribbon for this one would be nice. And I'm not going to secure the ribbon to the booklet, to the accordion book. I don't know yet if I want to do that or not. So just to give myself the option later to change my mind, I'm not going to glue it down. So let me get, I think that probably is enough. It's probably too much, but rather too much than too little. And let's get this secured with a little bow. And perhaps, you know, I could put a little charm at the end of the ribbon. If it's string, perhaps I could have done that as well. I just like the idea of this sort of almost vintage black look. A piece of lace would have been gorgeous. Really would have been lovely. Yeah, a little bit too much. Let's just cut a little bit off. Like that. All right, so there we go. One is done. Just like this. And of course, when you open it up, it's going to have all this writing space. Lots and lots of writing space. So if you want to stick around, we can quickly do another one. All I have to do is glue the insides together. So let's get some glue. Glue, let's see, this way, right? Yeah. And then we can do a little bit of a reveal for all of them. And we can see, but I love how these can be tags. Oh, gee whiz. How they can be tags, or they can be little booklets, or just extra writing space, honestly, in your journal. This has got quite a bend to it, so maybe I can flatten that out later once everything is glued down. Don't know why it's got some of them have got a bit more of a bend to it. Maybe I didn't bend it out like I did with the pink one with the little girl. So there we go. Okay, so this is the front, this is the back. Nope, it's moved. Let's see if I can move it back. I think I'm trying to do this too quickly. I need to slow down. Let me just slow down. And it's okay, that's more or less correct. You just leave it, give it a bit of a squish. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to get a little bit of this glue off my fingers because I'm sticking to everything. All right, let's get a bit of glue on the back end now. So I think the part that takes the actual construction, once you have everything cut out, it's really quick. And yeah, I've got a bit of glue on there. That's all right. All right, let's do it this way again. So that way, and that way. Oh, this one's perfect. Great. I think I'm going to have to scoot it over just a little bit. Just a little bit like that. And give it a good old squeeze. Just to get everything adhered properly. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And I did have ribbon for this one as well. Maybe I just want to make sure that it's not going to move on me again. Just give it another squish. Oh, it did move. Ah, why are you moving? Don't move. I have a little bit of time to adjust, but the Aleene's glue does stick down fairly fast. So I don't have a ton of time to make sure everything's in the right spot, but I think that's good. I'm just going to leave it there. And let me get that ribbon out that I was talking about. Still got glue, too much glue. Okay, I just have a little bit of a ribbon. Let's see. How much do I need? I'll take a little extra. I'm always worried that I take too little and then I do waste. If I take too much, I just waste. If I waste, it's just a little piece rather than a piece that's too short. Let's see, what's the middle? The middle is there. Okay, and then again, I'm going to give myself the option of not gluing this one down, just in case once I find a little spot in a journal for it, that might, I might change my mind. It's way too much. Right, I'm going to be cutting quite a bit off here, but I'll keep these pieces for collage. I'm not going to waste it. Just there. These are cute little collage pieces, so they won't go to waste. Okay, so let me bring them all out. There's our last one, second to last one. I'm going to have to tie this one back down again quickly. I'll try and be quick. And you can see them all in a row. Like that. And then this long one, which also I have to tie down quickly. Let's see. That one goes that way. This one comes this way. Yeah, you guys, so great way to use up your or repurpose your toilet rolls and paper towel rolls, and a nice way to use up pieces of ribbon, maybe some little bits of, this is also too long, let me get, oh, what is it sticking to? Oh, I'm gonna have to retie this, I'm so sorry. Yeah, lots of ways to use up some of your scraps and cardstock. And a great way just to make extra writing space in your journals. So there we go. Okay, see, maybe I can do that and fit them all in. There we go. Thank you so much for sticking around with me to the end, and I hope it's something that you found useful and you can take and go and do in your craft space. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.